Okay, by some miracle anyone is watching this. Yeah, we're live. Sorry, I apologize so fucking much, guys. I really, really do. This whole thing really pissed me off, but it's all my fault. I'm not gonna blame anyone but myself. Where I figure at least an hour is better than nothing. Here's what I had to goddamn do. I tried so much stuff. I don't know what the fuck it is with DosBox. I was putting in different config settings and it just completely ignored every single change I made. It was like, whatever, we don't give a fuck. I was probably doing something wrong. So, that didn't work. I gave up on DosBox, so I actually went and tried to buy the 360 version. I was just gonna go and stream that, or, you know, do the video input for that. And for whatever reason, I couldn't buy the goddamn game online through Xbox Live. So then I tried to just buy it through the Xbox 360 store, but then neither of my goddamn controllers fucking worked. I have two Xbox 360 controllers, they're both dead. For whatever reason, they're both dead, or they just weren't working. So now I have to get a new one of those. So then I was looking online. So we don't have the original, I figure. We'll try this remake instead. I know it doesn't look the best, but like at this point I don't really have time to go and you know, do a bunch of reconfiguring. And I wanted to play the original, but it just So I guess this is just like a complete conversion that they did of the game. But I think it's only for the shareware, which is probably how they got away with doing this. Look at those dogs. They look a little too friendly, or they were. Wow, thanks for the super chat there, Metal. Hold on. Is the sound coming through okay? I'm like afraid to like. Of course, my setting isn't set up. Hold on. Oh god, this is... Oh yeah, thank you very much, Metal. Look at these dogs, look how they're running. Come here, doggy. Oh yeah, that is a little loud. I can do that in the settings though here. Figure this is better than nothing, though. I would have been really bummed if I had had no stream, because so many people showed up and then it just completely crapped out. But again, and I feel even worse. I feel like that's on me. You know, like I'm not like some other people who just go and complain. Like I should have done the due diligence, which is I normally do, to make sure that everything works before I run it. But I just tested to make sure the game worked. The old Wolfenstein, I didn't check to make sure that what is it? I didn't check to make sure it worked in SLOBS. So just because it works on your computer doesn't mean it works in Streamlabs, unfortunately, or Streamlabs OBS. Oh yeah, I definitely played Quake back in the day. I'll probably check out the new version eventually. I was a little bit bummed they didn't do like a full... I mean, I wasn't expecting them to give it like the Doom 2016 treatment, but I was kind of hoping for something more than just a goddamn, like, up-resing of the game. But at the same time, it's like, you know, it is what it is, and at least it'll run better on modern hardware. And also, I got it for free because I had the original version. What the hell? Look how he runs. Look at this. I'm sorry, it just makes me laugh. Jesus Christ, this thing can't hit the broadside of a freaking bomb. God, I might be better off just using a freaking pistol. What is that worse than my phone? Shit. There's another secret around in here, but... I mean, I played this back on... I had this for my old PC, my old freaking... This gun's kind of weird. Hey, help that. I desperately need some help. Hopefully there's some in here. Wow. The ammo and shit is nice. Yeah, that's sorry to hear about that, but yeah, you know, it's good for games to bring back memories, positive ones. Are you kidding me? So basically you have to do, you know, down the scope aiming. That was ridiculous. Yeah, I had this back on my old 46. I had a 46, what is it called? IBM ThinkPad. It was a 4650 megahertz. Are you kidding me? This thing is a little rough around the edges, I have to say. I get to go back and get all that healing. Ziggy Piggy is here. Yeah, hopefully you missed that shit show from earlier. And I still feel, I'm still pissed at myself that that didn't work out. Because also now I'm sure a bunch of people were tuning in would be all excited, and then they didn't bother. And I don't blame them for not waiting like nearly a fucking hour for the stream to get working again. You know, they were like, whatever, let's do something else. DSP's new home. Yeah, thanks, Hamburglar. Although, really, I should probably give more credit to Ann. You know, for the, you know, Ann Leet. Because he's the one who came up with the idea. And then I went and I sent him, like, the regular links, like, to the two videos separate. And then he said, yeah, that kind of works. And then I went and just spliced them and combined them. Did you see that dog? He was just sitting there. I almost feel bad shooting him. He looked like he was just like, hello. I feel bad for my dog. I'm doing this stream. The stream has to end at 1:30, unfortunately. I really can't stay late. So probably the gameplay will stop at like 25 after the hour. But I feel bad when I'm going on vacation with the family until Friday. And we have a dog. And, I mean, the dog's been taken care of. My dad will be stopping by to go and watch it, but I just feel bad, like, the dog has no idea. He's gonna wonder what's going on and why we're not around. Yeah, and obviously DSP and that had inspired this playthrough. Or, you know, exploring. Let's get fully demonetized. Not that it matters, but... Okay, this gun sucks. That's much more efficient. Which is unfortunate, because having the machine gun in the original, that was fun, just mowing them all down with that, and then the chain gun. What the hell was that? But yeah, that was fun. And then obviously, I'm sure you guys probably saw when someone posted an Amazon review as DSP wearing the hat. Oh God, no. Christ. Okay, I'm not restarting this whole fucking level again. I don't see this ending well. Probably gonna die again. Fuck. Don't have to do save scumming, but we'll have to see. Yeah, my video was kind of like the first one of doing that, and then a lot of other people did. I'm not accusing them of like ripping me off. I mean, it's like, it just makes sense to do that same type of connection, you know? Yeah, that goat laugh. A couple of days ago on stream, we were watching DSP and what's her name, Panda at the zoo, at the beer season, which I've actually been to numerous times. So I was able to kind of like pick out various things he was going at, but literally, it constantly sounded like there were goats following the two of them around. It does feel kind of weird to have to play this as like as a strategy shooter, where you can't just go with guns blazing because of how wonky some of the detection is. Yeah, I mean, like, and this wasn't even my original, like, intention to be like, you know, hey, let's go look at the, modern Wolfenstein. It was literally, this was the only, oh yeah, I even tried, you can actually play Wolfenstein in a web browser. Like, the whole game is up online to play, and it just uses DosBox with that. And I looked into doing it that way, but then that also ran into some issues. Oh, fuck. But that also ran into issues, and I was like, no, I'm not going to put up, you know, such a, like, you know what I mean? Like, I don't want it to look like complete crap. I would rather just not do it, because then I want people to be like, look at this shitty stream. If there's any other items I can pick up here before I leave. Well, it's not so much the idea of, like, the panhandling, it's more that people will just give them the money. I mean, I can go, oh, thank God. Boy, that really helped. I'm really glad I went back. But for me, it's like the constant hypocrisy of in terms of DSP, where he says he constantly needs money, and then when you press him about money issues, he gets all defensive and yells at you. It's like, no, it doesn't work that way. Like, I'm not saying he needs to produce a balance sheet every month. But you still need to go and, you know, provide some sort of proof. Like, if I were to go and come on stream and say, like, hey guys, I need to raise X amount of dollars for a particular thing. Like, I'd expect, or I would feel the need to present to you guys some sort of proof. Like, let's say some disastrous thing happened to my car, and then I got the bill in, and I was like, hey guys, I need some help. I would definitely show the bill, you know, some sort of proof. And, you know, do the thing accordingly. Like, I can't, like, if I were to just say, hey, my car ran into some issues, and then just gave a random price, like, you guys would rightfully be able to say, no. Like, that's not good enough. If you're expecting us to raise money to pay for something, we need to know that, you know, you're not bullshitting us. And we need to know what kind of money you're expecting. Like, It's a UTI. Yeah, who even knows with that fucking story, man? And that's what's so sad. Like, you literally, any word that comes out of his mouth, it's literally X'd out all the time. Because of just the awful track record. Whether or not Jasper really, like, because it literally could be that Jasper didn't have that issue. And that was the thing too, like, I mentioned this before on other streams, but, like, first of all, because I don't own a cat, I have a dog. So obviously I don't think I'm dignity to give a full opinion on how to deal with a cat who has a UTI. But I know many people who have cats, so I went online. You know, people who know nothing about DSP, have no vested interest or whatever. And I said, hey, would you, if your cat had a UTI, would you bring him to the vet immediately or would you wait? At least 10 people all said immediately. And then the other part too was that I was like, well, okay, maybe the vet, you know, because where I live, there's not a lot of pet hospitals, or there's not a lot that are nearby. So like if my dog had an emergency, like it would have to be like a real emergency. Like, it's not always convenient to go. I misspoke with the thing there, being that, like, now that, you know, since I have a family and things, like, we need to go and get everyone in the car, or we have to figure out who goes and watches and shit like that, if we had to take the dog to the hospital. But meanwhile, because I mapped it out, I mean, I'm not gonna give, we all know you can easily Google DSP's address. So I looked it up, and then I did a search for vets that are nearby. He lives literally less than 2 miles away from a 24-hour pet hospital. So it's just like, but no, streaming took precedence that day, because if he didn't stream, he didn't get any money. So assuming he wasn't lying, and Jasper really did have, you know, a UTI issue. He felt that streaming that day and making money was more important than getting his, you know, getting his cat look, well, his pet cat, not the human cat. And honestly, I wouldn't have been surprised. Like, I know he's like, oh, it just got better. I wouldn't be surprised if eventually human cat broke down and said, this is fucking ridiculous. I'm gonna take him. I'm taking Jasper to the vet. And then just did that on her own. And then he just concocted a story to say, oh no, he got better. Well, I don't think that would count as abuse. Maybe neglect, but then again, you know, it's not like I think that might be a little bit of it's shitty behavior. It's shitty pet owner behavior. Again, assuming it's true that even that the cat did have a UTI, because unfortunately with DSP, you never freaking know. Seattle air, yeah. Oh, this is the entrance. Yeah, I wouldn't say it was abuse, it's just extremely shitty behavior. Jasper's who I really feel for in that house. I used to feel also for, what's her name, Kat, or felt that people were kind of too hard on her. But at this point, it's kind of like, you know, after hearing about Superwoman and the fact that she's probably complicit with some of this stuff. I wonder, like, is she just as dumb as he is? I think it's getting to that point. Because some of the stuff he says, like, it would be one thing if DSP was living by himself and just making all these incredibly stupid decisions, saying these stupid things. But we're going under the assumption that Kat is a functioning adult with a standard IQ. So the idea that he's making these incredibly stupid decisions and not having someone there to be like, this makes no sense, or what are you doing, you moron? What the fuck? Oh, great. Oh, good, there's another one there too. Oh, he's already dead. Oh, but you're not. Because I know if I did some of the stuff that DSP has done, my wife would be all over me about it. Like the whole idea of, oh, I had an ear infection and we were driving all over the place to find a doctor who would take me. Like, what? Like, no one in that house thought either A, use the insurance company's website, because there's no insurance company doesn't have a member directory online. You know, use that. Or if you don't think of that, how about go on Google Maps, because obviously they were using, you know, Google Maps to find all these places. Call them and say, hey, do you accept, you know, pig roach insurance? They'll tell you right on over the phone. Why are you gonna walk into the building? And probably these people, the freaking, again, assuming this whole incident is true, I'm sure also these people are like, well, what the by these people, I mean the people in these clinics are like, what the fuck are you doing? Don't come in here if, like, you know, we don't know what you have. Don't expose us to whatever shit you're dealing with when we're not even gonna treat you. I don't think it's too far of a stretch to say it's a marriage of convenience. I remember there was a good line Dennis Miller had years ago. He was talking about Hillary and Bill Clinton. This was years ago, like in like the 90s. He said, oh, what the fuck? Whoa. I don't see this ending well. Did he just wave at me? But he said about the Clintons, he goes, that couldn't be more, the only way that could be more of a marriage of convenience is if there was a Slurpee machine in their bedroom. Yeah, and apparently, Super Crazy mentioned it going into about, what's her name? Kat kind of pissed DSP off because they ended up blocking Super over it. Well, we don't know if it was exactly because of that, but basically, he was muted, then Super Crazy made the video, and then he became blocked. Let's go to every single freaking painting, see which one works. Shit. That was a weird way to fall down. Stoffel. I actually even tried at one point to get Wolfenstein, Return to Castle Wolfenstein, to play that instead. But then that wasn't capturing right either, so I just... that was the last option I had with my Steam games. And then I just jumped over to this. I was like, I need to play some game where Germans are being shot. But this is kind of cool, though. Like, it's a whole, you know, kind of different way of experiencing the game. There's everything I was thinking about too, like the whole, like imagine this existence where, you know, how he loves his, you know, you know, the time he has, the day off. Like, you know, and the thing, oh, Kat and I never had a honeymoon. It's like, yeah, you never did have a honeymoon. That's kind of pathetic and really sad. Like, for example, with me, I work as a contractor, so... Hold on. I just never... This is a... Welcome, X-Gamer. This is some sort of total conversion they did. I don't know what the base is. It might be Quake. It's not of the full game, it's just of the first episode. But I mean, I'm not going to be playing long enough to go, even if I was doing like a extended thing. The stream got screwed up earlier. I tried to do the original Wolfenstein, but I just could not get DosBox to work with OBS. And I know it's an issue, and literally, and everyone said, oh, this is the issue. Here's how you deal with it. It just didn't feel like working for whatever reason. And I felt really bad because I didn't do the proper diligence, but I've kind of gone over that. But so, yeah, this is some sort of total conversion. I think maybe this is like the Quake 3 engine, if I had to guess. Definitely not involved. Not many things used Unreal, but yeah, I think this is a Quake 3 conversion of Wolfenstein. Should we even look at a map? There's a flashlight. Show scores, quick save. 3! Yeah, I'll post the link later, the video in the description, because it's free and it's pretty easy to download. This game was before in-game maps were popular. So I get to run around like a moron. But no, so go back to the thing. So I'm a contractor, so I don't get paid if I don't work. And on this vacation, I'm losing basically 4 days of profit. And at first I was going to do like half days, but then, you know, I looked at my bank account and I was like, you know what, I can take the L. I can go and just enjoy the time with my family. So then I went back and I changed it to like, no, I want to take the full day off. And they're like, okay, that's fine. Okay, we definitely have been here. But it was just like the idea that I can actually go and take a vacation. You know, really spend time with my family, so to speak. Because I got money saved up. Meanwhile, this guy, you know, has he had anything more than 1 day off a week? When's the last time DSP had 2 days off in a row? I mean, I'm a newer viewer, so... But from what I can tell, he's definitely not he hasn't taken a whole streaming week off. He hasn't taken like a Monday to Friday off. Yeah, that's one. Like, that's why I never see myself being like in a manager or senior role. Is knowing that, like, there's never a time when you're off the clock. Like, it doesn't matter, even if you say, oh, I'm gonna be on vacation from, like, you know, this day to that day. If shit blows up, you're getting a fucking phone call. More often than not. This is gonna be very handy. Yeah, I think this has to be... You know what? You know why I think this is a Quake 3 mod? Because it's using... They probably just took some of the existing textures, or how in Quake 3, all the stuff spins, like the items and the weapons. Like, see it, like that thing? That looks just like it does in Quake 3. So yeah, this has to be a Quake 3 engine, or Quake 3 based engine mod. I really wish Quake 3 Arena would get a re-release, or like a remake, just like a modernizing, so that it can work better on modern consoles, or just modern hardware. Because that game is still fun as hell to play. Quake 3 Arena is a ton of fun. Even with bots, it's fun, but the setup is a pain in the ass. Because the game is so freaking old. Glutton. Eat 25 fried chicken. Oh, this is like DSP. And this KFC. How did that start like as a meme? Like, I just know of it because of Soma Julius Cruz. And then the only time I've heard DSP mention KFC, he said he doesn't like it. Which, you know, the same guy who says he doesn't watch wrestling anymore. But you can guarantee he watched... Oh, fuck. He watched CM Punk's return last Friday. There's no fucking way he didn't watch. I mean, he obviously didn't watch it live because he was streaming. But he definitely saw that. He even said recently, CM Punk's his favorite wrestler. Which was funny because as of the time that he wrote that tweet, Punk hadn't wrestled in, what, like 7 years? I actually ended up ending my stream a little early because of Punk's return. Well, there was that, and also people were jumping over to another restream, and I'm not gonna, you know, try to compete with that. I got about 15 more minutes. Because I'm heading out at 2, and then we're getting all of our books, so at 1:30 we're finalizing getting everything packed. Oh, fuck. Well, I recognize this music. Or I remember it. Yeah, I guess we're the immature adults and losers, Helicopter and I. God damn though, that Walter Ilya match was so fucking good. Well no, the medal, it's 24 hours to chat. You can still watch his shit. No problem. But you can't comment. I love how there's all these, like, people who go and make, like, burner accounts just to sub to them. And then they change their name to something offensive. And then they'll give a $1 super chat so the name comes up. There was a really mean one. I can't even repeat it on stream. I was gonna be caught in a wings. I'll just say I can't repeat it because then I'll be caught in a wings situation. Like, that's how bad the username was. I think it was I think it was last night that it happened. You can go see, but it was brutal. I've seen other people really. But I saw one thing. I don't know what these. I don't know if it was just one guy with multiple account names or if he was able to just constantly change it. But there was this other person who does like podcasts, video podcasts, and these guys were going and literally their name was one of the, like, I guess there's this one mod that they use constantly, and literally the thing was mod name's address, and then it was the entire address written out, just spammed over and over again. Like they would just spam like the number 1 over and over again, so it kept scrolling up on the screen. And I'm like, I was like, that's brutal, man. Now I need to go check, because I don't know if the person, because the guy who is the streamer is kind of an idiot. Like, he clearly doesn't know how the stuff works. He just got it set up for him, and they were said, like, you know, do this, this, and this. And that's how he has his streaming set up. But knowing him, he probably still has the live chat replay going for the videos. Meaning that someone could just go and watch an old stream and see the mod's address. Oh my god, I just realized something. I'm a moron. I apologize. I didn't have the chat box on the whole time. Oh, that's where I came in. Stupid. I was like, wow, the exit's right here. Because I was just thinking, like, it's a good thing the guy doesn't have the chat box widget. And I was like, oh, wait a minute. And also, I don't know if people have been commenting on Twitch. I doubt it. I rarely get Twitch viewers. I got one last night, actually. That was kind of fun. He was making comments. We were playing 12 minutes. By the way, if I can give a recommendation on 12 minutes, you can probably find a better way to spend 7 hours of your life playing that game. I wouldn't say it's bad, like a flat-out bad game, but I would also say it doesn't need to be played. The thing that really made it enjoyable for me was playing it on stream, so we could all try to figure out how, like, what was going on, and, you know, how to figure out whatever moon logic the devs put in. Hello. So yeah, I wonder if there's gonna make an AEW Champions game. I wonder if DSP will do that so we can do a CM Punk poll. I wouldn't put it past AEW to make their own version of that. They already have a shitty mobile game that they have, which is basically, it's like some stupid casino game that's literally just a reskin of another game. And a bunch of people gave him shit about it, but of course, you know, they don't care. Yeah, I could definitely see a Bejeweled clone of AEW. I've been going. Well, I know AEW, or at least if what I understand is correct, they basically are going to try to make, they're going to try to remake No Mercy. You know, the N64 game that everyone loves. They're going to try to go and remake that, but with AEW characters. Like, and I think they're even trying to get the original devs. They're trying to get Ukes or whatever to go and make it. But I don't know for sure. And that game is going to be at least another full year out. Going in a fucking circle. I actually used to have the old hint book for this. The hint book. And it had, the best thing it had was maps everywhere. It gave you like tips too, but what tip do you need other than shoot whatever isn't you? Yeah, it's the Wakanda. And I love how people, like, there are some people who are kind of like, you're overblowing it, or, you know, this was used by, that hat was used by other people, you know, it was used by other soldiers. It's like, the first thing that, if you put something out there and the vast majority of people are looking at it and thinking Nazis or Hitler, then you fucked up. It doesn't matter if it was used in different situations. Like, you can look at this thing here. The symbol, say, oh, but that used to be a Buddhist thing of peace. It's like, well, no, sorry. It was, you know, adopted and bastardized by another group of people, so no one uses it anymore. Yeah, welcome, Dachi. Well, now this is a total conversion or a mod of. I'm gonna quickly save here. It's a mod of Wolfenstein 3D. They basically redid the levels in the Quake 3 engine, or what I'm assuming is the Quake 3 engine, because it has a lot of telltale signs of it. Yeah, like, I was literally bashing on the mouse button and he wasn't doing anything for a while. Oh yeah, helicopter was, I felt bad, what's his name, James the Lesser made a video of where he took the old DSP, you know, thing that got him kicked off a blip, and put DSP's face in like he was playing it live. And the video got taken down for hate speech. Well, to me, it's like, I don't really think he is, you know, like a racist. I just think he's like an edgelord, massive moron. Which, I don't know if that makes it better or worse. And because, like, it's one thing if he made the jokes and they were actually kind of funny, but, like, they're not. Like, if you're gonna make those types of jokes, it's like, well, then they better be funny. I mean, I know humor is subjective, but, you know, there's still a few standards that we can all agree on. And also, meanwhile, the freaking moron, he used to post video things, I think he probably took them down, where it was like top 10 racist DSP moments. Those weren't fan-made videos, those were videos he made. Yeah, observational humor, social experiments. Well, he was wearing the hat because he claimed it was in homage to M. Bison. Oh, fuck. I'm fucked. I should have just turned around and shot. But no, so the hat was a tribute to M. Bison. But it's like... But you... Well, no, he said like, oh, well, this hat was, you know, was used by a bunch of dictators, including M. Bison. Yeah, a lot of dictators. M. Bison might have been one of them. But there was a bunch of other shitbags that wore that hat too. Especially, you know who. I don't even know why I'm saving this. I'm gonna have to wrap up the stream soon. Maybe I'll go to 30. It's gonna go to like 25, but I'm having fun. But so I said like, oh, it's in tribute to M. Bison. But an M. Bison, if you're going to say no, this type of hat is definitely an M. Bison hat, it needs to have two things, or at least one of two things on it. It needs to be red, which it wasn't, or it needs to have the Shadaloo logo, which is the skull with the wings on the side of it. The wings of redemption. No, but it needs to have wings on it with the skull, because that's the Shadaloo logo, and it's been known as that for years. His hat has neither of those. His hat has neither of those things. Oh, fuck. Game over here! Loading. I thought he was down. Wait, I leave the... So even if he wasn't trying to be racist, it's like, well, you failed miserably in trying to not be racist. And honestly, if he come down with like a red hat, I wouldn't be playing this game now. We wouldn't be making the jokes. And even like one of my friends points like, yeah, but look, or he pointed out that, you know, there's been different skins of him, you know, there's been times that M. Bison has worn red or has worn a black hat. But I don't buy that argument either, because I'm like, no, but, like, I'm sorry, the red hat is... M. Bison is associated with red. It doesn't matter that he's been in different skins. Like, just like with Chun-Li. Yeah, Chun-Li's been in different colors, but when you see, like, blue is what she's associated with. Like, Chun-Li, blue is associated with her. If you're gonna do a Chun-Li cosplay, 9 times out of 10, you're gonna do it in blue. But even if you do a different color, the difference is that Chun-Li doesn't remind people of an awful dictator who tried to wipe out an entire, you know, group of people. And even if DSP was trying to be a troll or do it for, like, shock value, like, well, trying to be shocking by, you know, doing, you know, German Nazi stuff in this day and age, like, really? This ain't like the good old days when you could make an entire show like Hogan's Heroes. Fuck, that's the door right there. Is this a secret or is this a shortcut? Oh, nope, it's a secret. Crying over spilt milk. Okay, yeah. After this level, I'm definitely, I going to have to call it a day. I got a family, dude. Oh, dude, there's someone there, the lighting threw it off. Alright, we made it. Yeah, Wolfram, that's the name of this. But, yeah, so I gotta unfortunately call it, guys, because I gotta go get all my stuff ready. But, yeah, this was fun, and I apologize that the stream got screwed up the way it did. Again, all my fault. Not gonna complain about Streamlabs or DosBox, it is what it is. You know, gotta do more proper work, although now I've learned I need to buy 2 new, or at least buy 1 new Xbox 360 controller, because mine doesn't work anymore, neither the 2 that I have, which stinks. It's not like my Xbox 360 is getting a lot of play nowadays. I literally only do it because I bought tons of, what is it, songs for, like, Rock Band and Guitar Hero, and I want to give those up. But anyways, this was still fun, though. I'm glad we got something. We got a good hour in, so good on that. I'll post a link to this in the description, what the mod that I used. But yeah, so like I said, I'm gonna be off, or I mean, I'm on vacation, but I'll be coming back on Friday, and I'm gonna go and play the Call of Duty Vanguard Alpha, because that's starting. I figured, you know, what the hell, let's try it out. So that'll be on Friday night at 8 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. Then Saturday will be Saturday night's main event, and that's going to be PlayStation 1 wrestling games, WWF WCW ones, and I'm going to be using an emulator that should display it at 4K, or the textures will be up-res to 4K, so it won't look like, you know, complete PlayStation 1 trash. Well, yeah, and Adachi, and you can watch the video on demand later. I'm going to delete the other video just because it's just a shit show, and I feel bad. I'm just going to be a reminder of my fuck up, which I feel bad about. But yeah, so Saturday night's main event. Sunday will be full motion video day. Oh yeah, I forgot to comment. Oh no, they comment on the other video. I'm gonna be playing Fox Hunt, I believe it's called. It's supposed to be another shitty full motion video game. It actually came out on the PlayStation 1, but it was rated as like one of the worst ones, so of course that means we gotta play it. So that'll be on Sunday, and then Tuesday Night Titans. I'm not sure what I'm gonna do for that, but so that's the upcoming schedule. And also, I just wanted to so thanks to everyone who stopped by, and also giving a shout out to all the members. No super thanks, of course not. Let's get the list here. That's the other fucked up thing. I'll just leave it on this. Streamlabs doesn't have a plugin that displays all your current members. It does it based off a certain time period, but doesn't show all of them. And I literally wrote a ticket saying this is ridiculous. You know, you should go and make it the other way. I didn't say it in those words, obviously. I'm not a DSP asshole. I said it. I obviously worded it better than that, but it really shouldn't be that big of an issue for them. But anyways, a shout out to the members: Spectral Exodus, Jay, Tractor Samurai, Bloodbath and Beyond, Helicopter Addict, and also to the legendary Dominic. So, yeah, this was fun, guys. So, like I said, I'm going to be trying to take a detox until Friday, you know, with the family. So I'm not going to be watching. I won't be in the restreams or anything like that until then. Probably not even much on Discord. And, yeah, so that's it. I'm going to go now and wrap up with the packing. And hope you enjoyed, everyone, the little bit that there was.